friends, how are you? I hope all are you good. Welcome back to another class. Today let me start English chapter number 16, The Return of Lion. Have you ever faced a situation where you lost something or somebody you loved? How did you feel when that happened? Shivaji was a great warrior and just ruler who consolidated the Maratha kingdom. He is honored till date because he protected the vulnerable people. Although he fought many battles against the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. He practiced religious tolerance, protected Muslim women, mosques, and tombs. Today, the 14th Battalion of the Maratha Light Infantry Regiment traces its origin to Shivaji's army of the 18th century. Their battle cry is Bol Shri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Shivaji, the ruler of the Marathas, Jijabai, Shivaji's mother, Mantri, Shivaji's chronicler, Sachiv, the secretary, Ramdas, Approach, Shivaji's teacher and companion, Saibai, Shivaji's wife and Sambhaji's mother, Pandit Rao, high priest, and older woman, Sambhaji's foster mother. Section 1A. An attachment in Maratha uniform, a room in the fort of Rajgarh near Pune. Jijabai Shivaji's mother sitting on a small throne. She is surrounded by officers of the court. Among them are the Mantri, the Sachiv, Pandit Rao, and the poet Ramdas, who has an open letter on his knee. In a corner, Saibai, Shivaji's wife and Sambhaji's mother, is sitting quietly, and by her side is Sambhaji's foster mother, who is an older woman. The two of them are talking softly. Jijabai: I can't believe that my son is dead. The letter is a Vox. Ramdas: but the letter is from Agra. Jijabai: and therefore it is a hoax. When it Aurangzeb ever tell the truth, did he not make false promises to my son? Ramdas: it was Ramdas: it was Jai Singh who made those promises to our Raja. Jijabai: I know that. Can Jai Singh ever make a promise on his own? Surely the slave spoke for the master. Mantri: spoke in a terribly bad way. Aurangzeb has laid traps for us everywhere. Bijapur is about to strike. Discontent is spreading among our own men. They may revolt any day, and there is no news about Shivaji. We don't know what to do. Sachiv sadly: the letter says that Shivaji is dead, but it doesn't say how he died. Jijabai: sternly, listen, I your Raja's mother and your regent. Say the letter is your works. Don't speak about it anything. Saibai: does the letter say anything about my dear boy Sambhaji? Jijabai: keep quiet, girl. You are not the only mother here. I say the lion and his cub will soon return to their kingdom. They can't stay long in the fox's den. वो शेर है और बहुत जल्दी ही उनके चंगुल से छूट के आएगा, ठीक है? और कभी भी लोमड़ी की उसमें गुफा में शेर नहीं रहता. Mantri ji, listen to me. Raise the pay and increase the rations of the soldiers. Send useful gifts to their wives and sweets and toys to their children. I will pay for everything out of my private purse. And please tell them that the Raja is at Varanasi and I will return before long. Tell them also that all the great astrologers in Varanasi have studied Shivaji's horoscope, and they all say that nothing can stop him from becoming the lord of the whole of the Maharashtra. Keep the soldiers and the priests contented and happy, and they will believe your words. Addressing all those present there in a changed voice. Friends, I have grown old and weak. I haven't many years to live. Help me to live till my brave boy returns to me. Don't say he is died. All men. Our Raja's mother will live. The queen regent will live. Our Raja will return to us. We will pray for his safe return. Jijabai: well said, my brave friends. Tomorrow I will say my special prayers to our family goddess, Bhavani. She gave him to me, and I'm sure she will bring him back to me. Turning to Saibai, my child, don't worry. Your son as well as mine is going to return to us. Section 2. Footstep and slight noise outside. Sachiv: what's that? Ramdas: perhaps someone wants to see us. An attendant who is the Maratha in uniform enters and bows 3 times to Jijama. Attendant. Rani Saiba, there are 3 holy men at the gate outside. They want to see Jijabai. Where do they came from? Attendant. I think they're from the north. They say they are Bairagi sadhus. Jijabai. What can their business be? Attendant. Perhaps they have come to beg from you. They must have heard of your charity. They are poor men in dresses. Their heads are shaven and their arms and faces are painted grey with ashes. Jijabai. They are holy men and they have come from a far off place. I cannot say no to them. I need their blessings. Let them come in. The attendant bows 3 times again and bows out. Saibai and Sambhaji's foster mother move up nearer to the throne. Sache, may I leave now, Rani Saiba? My secretary must be waiting for me. Jijabai, please stay a while. These holy men have come from the north. Perhaps they have news for us about the Raja. Up my heart beats. The attendant enters again with 3 sadhus who seem to be poor, humble men, dressed in ranks. 2 of them are tall, and the third is a small man who does not look up. Ramdas, rising and joining the palms of his hand, welcome, holy man. First sadhu, God bless you, holy guru. Second sadhu, God bless this house. The third sadhu joins the palms of his hands. The third sadhu joins the palms of his hands in greeting but says nothing. He keeps his eye fixed to the ground. Jijabai, to the third sadhu, have you no words to bless us with, holy man? Why don't you say something? First sadhu, he has taken a vow of silence, noble lady. Jijabai, I see. Thinks. First sadhu, stories of your wisdom and your kindness to the poor have reached distant places. We have traveled a long way to see you. Jijabai, you are welcome to this house and to stay here as long as you wish. Second sadhu, at Varanasi, we met a Brahman who told us that your son Shivaji had gone to Agra and that you were ruling for him. Jijabai, what else did you hear about Shivaji? Second sadhu, one day we met a band of horsemen. They said the Raja had been put in prison by Aurangzeb. Jijabai, the lion won't stay long in that dirty jail. What else did you hear? Tell me. First sadhu, that's all we heard. Noble lady, we wish we knew more, but we don't. We are men of peace and spend most of our time in temples and lonely places. Jijabai, true, holy men have nothing to do with war and fighting. Come, give me your blessings. I need them badly. I'm dying to see my son. The first and second sadhus bless her. The third does nothing. Jijabai, to the third sadhu, if you don't want to bless me, you may curse me and I will die cheerfully. I can't live without my son. He falls at her feet. She passes her hand gently over his face, utters a cry and draws his head to near her breast. It's my son. It's my son. My son has come back to me. Shivaji has come back. The Lord of Maharashtra has come back. The lion has come back from the fox's den. Oh, long life Shivaji, long life the Lord of Maharashtra. Shivaji, rising. Yes, Shivaji has escaped from the fox's den. Shivaji rising. Yes, Shivaji has escaped from the fox's den and the vulture's claws. I am come back to my mother, my friends and my Tika. Saibai nervously. Dear husband, have you left my son behind in the hands of the enemy? Shivaji, no, I haven't. He's quite safe. With friends, don't worry about him. He will be with you in a few days. Looks around and see Ramdas. So your pupil has returned to you. Want to advise and guide him as you have always done. Coming to others, friends, come closer. Your Raja has come back safe from the spider's web. Be happy and rejoice. Today we will give a feast to the poor, light the torches on the hilltops, and illuminate the places, fire the burns, and shout that the Raja has returned to his people. All. We will do all this and we will feast and sing and dance. Long life Shivaji, long life Jijabai, long life Maharashtra. So dear children, the chapter is in here. I hope you all are very well understandable chapter. We will meet in the next class. Thank you everyone.